Hey folks, it's the Red, and welcome back to Let's Play Crash Twinsanity. Continuing our way through Iceberg Labs. We just beat Uka Uka, and now we are following Cortex to his laboratory. The back entrance. But not before we solve a few explosion puzzles. And do some more treacherous platforming. At least they're nice enough to give us a chance to restore our lives during these sections. Really appreciate that. These one-ups are total trolls. You can't... Even if you jump on the crate, you won't get the one-up because it's a head that needs to be collected. Only I was just a little closer. Alas. Alright, just a few more platforms to jump across and we'll make it to the lab. Yes, this is definitely a platform game. Can you tell? What's powering these things anyway? Alright, we're heading inside.
Come, we must make preparations for... It's probably for you.
Trick or treat, trick or treat.
Fools! You thought these two party toys could defeat us? We are masters of the infinite dimensions, with power over reality itself.
And riches beyond imagination.
Riches?
Riches? What's wrong with you? Always bringing up the riches. You don't remember us, do you, Doctor?
Should I?
You ruined our lives. Allow us to return the favor.
And it's time for a conflict. Behold, enemies spawning out of portals. What could it mean? Who cares? Just kill them all before I kill you.
What have I got?
Never mind. And now we have to do all that again. Alright, back into the building. Cortex, and here are the enemies. You can use the same strategy used against the first boss, and just lead them all into one place, and then jump and spin them all at once. Or you can use Cortex for the wider spin range. Sure, there's another enemy around. Come on, free beatings. Come here, buddy. I'm pretty sure Cortex's spinning ability gives you more power too. I think Crash by himself would have to hit these things twice. Oh, here we are. Total spawn camp! Uh-oh. Looks like Cortex got zapped. That's right, if either of you die, you will lose a life. So make sure your partner isn't straggling too much because it will count against you. Well, you probably shouldn't leave Cortex unattended because that will end just at that. I think I missed one. No? Okay. Any more? Yep, right here. that was
What have I got?
poorly positioned. Will that do? Yes, it will.
You see? This is why nobody likes you. A curse on you, Crash Bandicoot. A curse on you all. We shall return.
Oh, forget I mentioned the riches thing, huh?
Dr. Cortex, what have you done?
Who are these evil upstarts? I've ruined the lives of so many. I can't be expected to remember them all. Such a big head. Such a tiny brain.
If we deliver him to the evil twins, perhaps they will spare us.
But they'll kill me. That's a risk I'm willing to take. Crash, I've been like a father to you. I created you, nursed you, tried to destroy you. So what do you say? With my mighty intellect and your vacuous stupidity, we'll be unbeatable.
So if it wasn't already official, now they're working
Psychotron.
together. Anyway, we're following Cortex to this new invention of his called the Psychotron. I believe he went through this way. No, he didn't. Keep mistaking that door. In we go. Up. No, that's out. I totally know what I'm doing here, folks. Okay, it's through the open door. Sure, why not? Whoops.
What have I got?
Yeah, that's a door. It goes down. Alright, let's try again and see if we can successfully follow Cortex to the right place. One level down. Pretty tight security.
This is the Psychotron, gateway to the infinite dimensions. Beyond our universe, somewhere between the 9th and 11th dimensions, lies the mysterious 10th dimension. And there we must go in order to confront the evil twins, steal the riches, and restore the natural order of things, with me on top. We require 6 power crystals in order to make the leap, and we have 4. Let's see. That isn't enough! All is lost, unless... This way!
So apparently Cortex has a little trouble counting. But yeah, glowy. This is the Psychotron. We will be using this thing later on to go after the evil twins. But first we need to find some more crystals. So let's follow Cortex over to where he was talking about. Let's see. Here we go. We follow this hovering platform up to the top of the mountain. On our way up, let's have a look around. Other than these platforms and an endless stream of ocean, there's not really much to see here. It's one of my primary problems with this game, and I did mention this in my review, is that there's just too much emptiness in these environments. Kinda wish they had done more with it. Another checkpoint crate, even though there was nothing here that could have killed us between the platform and here. I mean, I guess you could have fallen off the platform, but why would you do that? Explosions everywhere! And here we have a world crate. Oh, there he is.
There, to the sea, I tell you! Our salvation floats upon the briny blue! We must reach Engine's battleship, and quickly before it sets sail. But how? Think, Cortex, think!
It's the first of the Humiliskate stages. In and of itself, this stage is actually pretty fun. But if you're going for all the gems, it can be quite problematic. Of course, even if you are just playing this for fun, you might still have problems. And now it's going to play the wrong music. Go back to the awesome music! Well, this is good music too, but it's not Humiliskate. Anyway, here's our first gem right here. We jump for it, and we miss it. Yeah, this is what I mean. You're gonna have to come back here for that gem. And that was a checkpoint, so yeah, I will definitely have to come back. Oops. And down we go. Because of the nature of the Humiliskate stages, we can't actually backtrack for that gem that we missed. We'll have to get it on a return trip. For the most part, this stage is just skating down the snow. Plenty of wampas to be found, plenty of boxes in hard-to-hit places, mines, stuff to crash into. Be mindful of where the electricity is here. I'm not sure if there's a way to slow yourself down or anything like that.
Get them off of me! Shoot!
We're being chased by rocket chickens! And they're all gonna blow themselves up. Anyway, we got the crystal. Straighten out, Crash. I've never actually seen the chickens catch up to me, so I don't think they actually can. Oh, silly Cortex, you can't fly. Whoa. Oh, okay, apparently those might... Oh, I just missed another gem. Getting the gems here is really a pain. Staying alive is also a pain, apparently. Okay, now we know there's gonna be one over here. There we go. Come on, get in there. Oh, fine, don't. See? A lot of narrow passages here. So yeah, don't hang out by those mines, otherwise they'll explode next to you.
Coming through! Ladies? Excuse me, madam. Are those real? Mother?
Are those real? What? Oh, this game is goofy. Up there was a green gem up there. And another check. Boy, I love how they're throwing so many checkpoint crates at us. Isn't it great that they want to make sure that we can get through this level and not backtrack for those gems that we keep missing? Whoa! That nearly ended badly. Be mindful of those falling stalactites. Okay, we should have... Yep, clear gem. And I'm gonna miss the yellow gem on that rail up there. Let's see, I managed to get a few of them. And for the rest of the stage, we'll be bowling down in a giant snowball. Oops, I think there was a gem up there as well. No, it's over here. There we go. Okay, so I managed to get half of them. That was pretty good. I'll have to come on a return trip. Hello, Dingo Dial. And here's the quietest crash ever.
I've never been so humiliated. No amount of treasure could ever begin to compensate.
Treasure, eh? Bonza.
So while Cortex is busy frolicking in the snow, we'll be heading in this direction. As you can see, we already broke the world crate, so we have made enough progress to call this a video. In the next part, we'll board Engine's battleship. But before we do that, I guess I better head back and try again for those gems. Alright, now that we got all the gems this time, now we can call it a video. And in the next part, we will take on Engine's battleship. See you then!